How's it going, everyone? It is officially the first night of 13 Nights of Tiki Frights, and every night for the next 13 days, we're going to be giving away a ceramic tiki mug, a unique tiki mug each day, and we're going to be interviewing a awesome artist known throughout the tiki community for their work with tiki stuff. People are starting to join. Hey, Scooter. Speaking of Scooter, we still have some Naughty Cat Mai Tai glasses in our store. Check those out. People are popping in. It's good to see everyone. Happy Monday, everyone's favorite day of the week. Tonight, we have the privilege of interviewing B-Rex, who's going to be joining us shortly.
Almost forget.
No, I did not almost forget. No. And we're going to be giving away this bad boy. This is a jack-o'-lantern coconut mug by Jungle Modern Ceramics. Jungle Modern Ceramics is known for his signature wood grain kind of glaze. You can see on the bottom, Jungle Modern 2020 Jack. We're going to be giving this away towards the end of the stream after we interview B-Rex, which we're really excited about, learn some tiki stuff. And then also, as part of 13 Nights of Tiki Frights, we are having a enchanted carving contest. This is actually an enchanted tiki rum inspired box, long sold out. You can see it. There's the tiki drummers. You can hear my cat in the background. Papua New Guinea style face mask here. So we have a carving contest. You can carve a pumpkin, carve a pineapple, whatever you want to do, and submit that. And if you're the lucky winner, you'll get that enchanted tiki drummer box. And second and third place winners will win something fun as well, although it'll be smaller than the tiki drummer box. So that's what we got going on. If you guys are ready, let's see if we can find B-Rex. Hey, Stephen Candy. He's from the UK, I believe. I'm surprised you're still awake.
Hi.
Hey.
We got Siri talking in the background. How's it going, man?
Good. How you doing?
It's good to see you.
Yeah, likewise.
It's daylight there.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
It's nice and warm today and yesterday.
So what's going on with you?
Just shipping out a million bar mats right now, and then I just went back to work. I know I'm off screen, but I'm trying to grab my partner in crime.
There. It's Leota, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So first question of the night: when are we getting Leota merch?
I thought about doing a little design of her,
You do a little crystal ball with your dog in it?
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Little necklace with her face in it.
Leota has their own Instagram. Is it a boy or girl?
A girl.
Girl. Okay, so Leota has her own Instagram. You can check that out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forget what, I think it's Leota the dog or something like that. She never posts. She's too moody.
B-Rex has been a bartender at a bunch of different places, right?
Yeah.
Started off at now.
At a little restaurant in San Jose, and specifically Willow Glen. It's called Braze. So I've been there a little bit over a year. Yeah.
And does it feel good to be back at work? No.
I was enjoying working from home, just doing all the art stuff. But yeah, I'm only back 2 days right now, so it's not crazy, you know.
And you've worked at Forbidden Island, right?
Yeah, so I was at Trader Sam's for just about 2 years, and then I decided to move back to San Jose because all my family lives here. So I moved back here, and then within a month had a job bartending in downtown San Jose at a cocktail bar called 5 Points, and then was at Forbidden Island for about 3 years, from moving back. So
so you worked at Trader Sam's. How do you get hired at Trader Sam's? What's the secret?
I started off with the Disney College program right after I graduated from Chapman University, and I started off doing custodial for their college program. So that was about like a 6 to 7 month. I'm sorry, my phone keeps dropping. I need a better setup. Let me put it on my bottle of booze. Like better. Okay, so I was doing custodial for about 7 months, stayed on for a little bit longer, and then my wife, Mary, who was working in the downtown stores like World of Disney, she saw a posting because downtown stores are kind of with the hotels. She saw a posting for Tingaro Terrace, like a host. So she was like, you're kind of getting like tired of custodial. Maybe you want to transfer and try doing this since we like Trader Sam's. So I did hosting for a little bit at Tingaro Terrace, and then maybe like 5 months later, I was bar backing, and then bar backing eventually led to bartending.
And then before you know it, you're designing Mai Tai glasses for Club 33.
I still don't understand it.
You still don't understand it? That's gotta be pretty cool. So for us unlucky folks that have never been, how is it? Is it overrated or is it 2 thumbs up?
My favorite place in the world.
You're not just saying that?
The bar there. No, I love it. I was just looking at pictures of it yesterday, and I'm just like, dang, I miss that bar so much.
What makes it so good?
Great. Just like every single cocktail is fantastic, and like the theming inside Salon Nouveau is just outstanding. It's just such a nice place to relax and get away from everything. Obviously the food and drinks are amazing, but it's just a really, really fun place to hang out.
For those that don't know on the stream, that aren't Disney buffs, Club 33 is like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like an exclusive membership where you have to, there's basically a waiting list to be a part of it, and you have to pay an obscene amount of money every year to continue the membership. And you can only go there if you're either a member or if you're invited by a member, or I suppose if you're designing Mai Tai glasses for Disney, that might be another way in, but it's probably easier to just pay the ridiculous sum of money.
Yeah.
Honest.
All the money from the projects I'm doing, I'm like, I'm gonna save it and work towards a membership. So Disney will get their money back from me. They're not worried.
You gotta sell a whole lot of Tiki mugs, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you? Well, what was your first experience with Tiki?
Like we always grew up going to Disneyland once a year. So I was kind of always familiar with the Tiki Room. And then in college, it was kind of like Mary pulling me to go to Trader Sam's because it had just opened like a year before or 2 years before. So, we didn't drink until like 22 or something. So we waited, and then we finally went to Trader Sam's, and we were like collecting artwork, and it kind of just like all came together really fast. And we started going to the Dawn the Beachcomber show, and I was at the end of college starting to do mid-century illustrations, and eventually started doing more Tiki stuff. And it was just like a wave of everything like led to Tiki mid-century.
I think that's how it happens.
Yeah.
Some people kind of have it in the background for a couple of years, but then all of a sudden, like, next thing you know, they're building the Tiki Mug Database site.
Yeah.
Or they're designing their own Tiki mugs with Mug Tiki.
Yeah, for sure.
It has a way of biting you.
Yeah, it's kind of like you don't even realize that you're in it until like 2 years later. You're like, oh man, I guess I am a part of the community.
So you look at your bank account and you're like, oh,
yeah.
How did that happen?
And we have, we're living with family for the past 4 years, and we have a storage unit, and we have probably about 200 Tiki mugs in storage, and another 100 Hawaiian shirts. Like it's out of control.
Here's a question for
sitting in boxes.
You probably don't know because you're in California, but here's a question for anyone in the comments who's watching the stream. Are ceramic Tiki mugs, ooh, look at that. Are ceramic Tiki mugs okay in the cold? I don't know this answer because I live in New England. So if I put a Tiki mug in a storage unit, is it going to explode on me or work? Or are they good? If anyone knows the answer, let me know. Because I'd be curious.
I would assume if a mug in the kiln can survive like 300 or 3,000 degree heat, it's probably okay in the cold, right?
You'd think so, but I don't really want to be the one, the guinea pig to put some $400 Tiki mugs in the storage unit.
Just get that. They have heated ones, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. You're investing so much money.
So you showed us a little sneak peek of a glass. I wonder who designed that.
Yeah, this is my new little Halloween glass. It's kind of hard to see. A little mansion we might recognize.
Yeah.
And some other ghostly shapes and little skeleton, little skull that you can fill up.
Did you
So
hide somewhere in there, Leota the dog?
Oh, I should have.
Haven't found it yet.
Don't tell her that I didn't.
Oh no.
She's pooping or something.
That's what we all
she's
want
pooping.
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget this. Let's watch.
Let me go walk over. Yeah.
But it brings up a good question. Obviously, 13 Nights of Tiki Frights. So it's all about Halloween. It's all about Tiki. There's a lot of the people that are doing Tiki also kind of have infatuation with Disney, and they tend to do Haunted Mansion stuff. What's your favorite? The Enchanted Tiki Room or the Haunted Mansion?
That's not fair.
Oh no.
I don't know. I would say, oh, man. I mean, like when I think about going to the parks, it's like I always go left, and it's like Tiki Room, Indiana Jones, Haunted Mansion, Pirates. Like it's hard to really compare them. I would say though that I'm less of like a Halloween person, and I'm definitely more Tiki. Like doing this Halloween glass kind of was like a last minute, like, oh, I definitely should do something. And if it's going to be Halloween, for me, it's going to be Haunted Mansion. But yeah, I know that
the overlay. No,
it's fine.
I think it's
okay.
Tells it all.
It's okay. I don't mind like going on it, but I don't like the fact that it takes up like 5 months out of the year.
Yep.
Away from Haunted Mansion.
And how much downtime there is too, where you can't visit it at all.
It's like literally like end of August to March, So
I'm saying the Haunted Tiki Bar. I don't know if you saw the comment. So the photo that we posted to kind of promote this on our Instagram, someone commented that the picture confused them because the background looked like a giant straw. Did you see that?
Picture of me?
Yeah.
At the Tonga Hut?
Yeah.
A giant straw? No, I didn't see that.
You got to check it out. And anyone watching the stream after the stream, you should go look at the photo because there's like a cross beam or something in the background.
Oh.
And if you look at it really quick, it looks like you have like a ridiculously long straw.
Yeah, I had when I was at Palm Springs, was that 2 weeks ago now? I ordered a drink upstairs at the Tonga Hut, and then I went and ordered a drink downstairs, and then I got a big straw and had 2 drinks, and one was downstairs. That's why there was a big straw.
I still haven't been.
No, you got to go.
You got to go?
Palm Springs is
but,
my favorite.
Travel thing is kind of
Yeah, it is making me miss going to California because I think if I'm in California, the Haunted Mansion in California wins out over Florida.
You think so?
There's so much more lighting. If you're like early morning in Florida going in the Haunted Mansion, it's like the lights are still coming on. You don't see anything.
Not to mention, you guys, you got a half-block scope.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know.
It's kind of just a little small.
I think I like Florida's more.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think there's just a little bit like there's a few more rooms, and I don't know.
The ride itself or the exterior?
The ride itself. Yeah. The exterior is hard because there's really no both don't really have like much of a queue before you get into the building,
Yep.
So, yeah. I don't know. I think that's the one ride, Disneyland versus Disney World, that I like more in Disney World.
I can't even see it. It's so dark.
Disneyland.
In Disney World, yeah.
I think it changes depending on the time of day. Sometimes it's, I don't know, the lights are on or the lights are off. It's like, you never know what you're going to get when you go on that ride.
Yeah.
So you have the new Haunted Mansion glasses. I also saw you got a puzzle.
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff. Cool. This is I don't know what I need to show off, so everything. So these are the bar mats that
those are sold out. We're just teasing people.
But they're sold out, but I just placed an order yesterday, so I should have 100 more of each of them by mid-December. I don't know if you can see that. It's Hawaiian shirts that I should have in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Bar towel set. This is something I really haven't posted about, and I probably shouldn't talk about, but I'm doing a little cocktail set, engraved cocktail set, like a strainer and everything.
Those are sick.
Bar spoon,
you got the
jigger.
Enchanted Tiki and flowers on them?
Yeah. So it's puzzle, my new swizzle that should be arriving this week. Just everything. And then this is my new canvas that just arrived. It's I think it's 13 by 57 inches.
Oh,
it's gigantic. Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, is that the one where it's like 3 prints?
Yeah.
And they're kind of
So
like combined?
Yeah, I actually designed it just as 1 print, and then I was like, you know what, it'd be kind of cool to do a second one. And then I was like, I started posting saying that there was gonna be a third, and I was like, I don't really feel like doing a third. And then the third came around, and it was really awesome. So I just decided to do one long
So you
stretch
didn't
print.
intend to make 3 when you made the first one?
No, I don't intend anything with my artwork. I intend nothing. I don't know what I'm doing until it's happened. I have no direction, no nothing.
Do you sketch it out, or do you just instantly go to the computer?
So I can't draw. It's my biggest secret.
I think that's everyone's biggest secret.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Tiki Tom.
Yeah, dude, he's insane. He's so incredible. Yeah, I'll like doodle. Sometimes I'll like, okay. Sometimes I'll doodle like a little like concept of it, but for the most part, I open up Illustrator, and if it's an illustration with like a character in it, I literally put like a colored background on it for like an idea of what I want it to be. I may put like the ground level and like maybe like a building shape, and then I just start with a face. I just almost like start with the square, put the expression on it, start modifying the face, build from the face down to the body, and then everything kind of just comes together. Like I never know how long something's going to take me.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. Yeah, it's very backwards.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
It shows.
It's fun. It's fun, but it makes me feel like I'm not really an artist.
Oh no.
That's weird. I think I have a really hard time envisioning like a piece.
Yeah.
I can't like close my eye and be like, this is what it's gonna look like. So I just open up a blank document and just go at it.
That's more than some people do though. That's way more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't draw either. I start to draw, I do like 2 little lines, and then I'm like, nope.
It's so frustrating to throw the computer out.
I'm going shopping.
Like, if I do doodle, it's like with a pencil or a pen, I'm pressing way too hard the entire time and not like, softly drawing in shapes. So I'm just like, I commit, I'm just like, and it looks terrible.
I break crayons. I do
Yeah.
that with crayons, and I'm like in a coloring book, and I'm just furious, and then the crayon snaps. Like, okay.
And it's all angled. Yeah.
That's good though. I mean, it's a good example for anyone really that I'm sure a lot of people on here have already given a thought about possibly making a tiki mug of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Who can't draw. And a lot of people, you really don't need to draw.
Yeah.
Or be an expert at drawing to just scribble down, a tiki mug design. It can be fantastic.
Yeah. I feel like probably the most challenging thing with that is like doing the turnaround. Because if you're going to hand over a drawing to a company that's going to produce it, like they definitely want to see the side. They want to have some kind of like idea of the 3D dimensions of it, which once again, I'm horrible at turnarounds. Like everything I do is so flat. If I design something and I start doing the side angle, it just starts looking really funny, which is why on my current mug that's in production, I decided to just 3D sculpt it.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is it Luku? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Luku? So,
yeah, which means...
is that your first time working in a 3D program?
For Tiki, yes. In college, I did animation, visual effects, that kind of stuff. So I've done work in like Maya and doing stuff like that, but nothing like what I'm doing now. And even when I was doing my like senior thesis, which was a 3-minute animated short, I had somebody that like modeled all the characters based off of our designs, and I was really just like animating, lighting, texturing, that kind of stuff. But this is very different.
Do you know when we can expect a mug to drop?
I really thought it was going to be December, because I think I contacted Monk Tiki in like August, September with the sculpt, but there were some problems with the sculpt because I mean, I'm not thinking when I design it, I'm not thinking about how it's going to hold up. So they had to add some like weight to the base of it.
Oh, okay.
But I have a test glaze, and then I wanted one more, and I'm still waiting on that one. It's been like a month. So I think that a lot of stuff is just really slowed down So maybe expect it to drop in like February, March. But I'm definitely gonna, like, once I get them in my hands, I'll post about them. Like the samples.
You crushed it the first time.
Oh man, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I think those you still have some of those on your shop, right?
Yeah, I have about, I think it's about 100 of the 500 still left. So, and those released in March. So hopefully by the time I get the next one, I can be completely out of this current one so that I have space in my little storage unit for it. Because every new product that comes, I freak out. I'm like, I don't have space in my unit. What am I gonna do? Which
brings up, so I wrote down a question, okay? And Angela was looking at the question, and she's like, why the heck are you gonna ask him that? Okay? But it's one of the questions that fascinated me the most. So, because I looked into swizzle sticks. Okay?
Yeah, do it.
Anyone that has looked into swizzle sticks, you know there's very few people that make them. It's probably Royer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. Okay, but the minimum order is like 10,000 swizzle sticks.
Yes, correct.
Did you have any idea when you ordered 10,000 swizzle sticks how much space that would take up?
No, I had no idea, and I was not home at the time, and my brother was home to accept the order, and he was freaking out because he had just stuck them all in the garage, and the garage is already so messy. And he's like, Brian, you have a lot of boxes in here. And I was like, okay, I'll find out when I come home. And it was just like crazy. It's like these like 7 foot tall by 2 foot wide boxes, and there's 8 of them. It was nuts. But I was shocked that I could sell as many as I have. And I'm down, like this one that came out a year ago, I'm down to the last like 100 of them.
That's nuts.
Which is insane. The fact that I've actually been able to sell, like Mary did not believe that I could sell swizzle sticks, and I didn't believe it either, but we proved ourselves wrong.
See, that's what turns me off. I don't have that confidence. Maybe it's one of those things where you just have to wing it. You end up with 10,000 swizzles and hope it goes well.
Yeah.
But on the bright side, I imagine, I mean, you don't have to sell 10,000 swizzles to make a profit. You have to sell, what, maybe half, I would think?
Usually it's like a third to half, yeah. But with this one, my intention was to just like include it with my Manu mug price and like, you know, give it like a price value. And then once I broke even, I was just going to go to Tiki events and just like throw them at people, like go on balconies and just be like, swizzle sticks, you know, just promotional stuff.
Yep.
But now that all that stuff has ended, it's just been a really good like add-on for people. It's been a very good thing, and I wouldn't recommend swizzle sticks as a profitable thing, but I'm obviously ordering another one, so.
Well, I think there's a certain people have almost come to expect, I think, like when you order like a Mai Tai glass or something, that you're going to get a recipe card, or you're going to get some cocktail umbrellas, or you're going to get some swizzle sticks or something, you know? Because so many people do it, and it is a fun thing to kind of.
Yeah,
you know.
It's great, but it's hard when like you start seeing the cost, and people are like, well, why am I paying more than $30 for 2 Mai Tai glasses, even though it's got a bunch of these add-ons, you know? Like you're looking at your numbers and you're like, my margins aren't that great. Maybe I shouldn't be giving these away for free, you know?
All these swizzle sticks.
Yeah.
Well, umbrellas and swizzle sticks and coasters and things like that. It's a constant battle figuring out the right price for things, and
So you look in the garage and you see those 10,000 swizzles, and you're like, you know what?
Get rid of
Mai Tai glass, get 100 swizzles.
Yeah.
Just get them out of here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're really cool to have, though. I do like having them around. Yeah.
So you do a lot of like the custom recipe cards, which are, I think, awesome.
Yeah. I've been doing like a lot of them like printed on the boxes too, just to make it like one less thing to order. But yeah.
Do you have like for people interested in making their own cocktails? Obviously, you have bartending experience too. Is there like an approach that you have to coming up with a new cocktail, or you just kind of wing it?
It's so hard to say. I don't know. Like, so I feel like 90% of the drinks I make at home, when Mary's like, make me something like this, and then I go in the kitchen, it doesn't turn out right, you know. But I think it's more about like matching the flavors of syrups, the juices. And like for me personally, the easiest way for me to make a drink is to um, kind of start with the juice mix first and then kind of build in the syrups and then figure out like, oh, that tastes really good, non-alcoholic. What rums or what gin or whatever will go with that. I kind of work, I guess the way I work at everything is kind of backwards. Instead of like taking a rum and complementing it with flavors, I always go the other way. But,
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, the cheaper ingredients, build cheaper out, you know.
When I make drinks, the rums, and that's a waste.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like so many times you taste the rum.
The sink, dumping out Smith and Cross. I'm like, no, what are you doing?
You taste the rum, and you're like, that rum tastes fantastic. Well, you know what? It might be good with orange juice, and you put orange juice, and you're like, it's not good with orange juice, and then you lost it. You know. I think it's easier to like build everything else and then go out from there. And that's the same way that I bartend. Like, you're always supposed to pour the cheaper ingredients first, because if you make a mistake and you do something, I put coconut, it's supposed to be passion fruit. Then you lost it if you put the rum first. You wasted that like $2 ingredient, you know.
Rather than the
$100
black tot. Although you would be mixing black tot anyways, but so I just tried to do it for the our Naughty Cat Mai Tai glasses. Recipe card, and I basically just took a recipe that was already in existence and just tried modifying it till it tasted good.
That's a good way. Do that.
But what I found was, so anyone who bought the glasses, if you're mixing these drinks, you'll find it out if you mess up. It is so unforgiving. If you do the proportions correctly, it tastes really good. But if you put in like any kind of variation whatsoever, it tastes horrible. Absolutely horrible. And that was kind of surprising to me because I didn't realize just how important like some of those proportions can be. Yeah. And it makes me so impressed when you go to the bar and the skill of just pouring without a measuring. I don't get it.
I don't agree with that. Do not pour without a measure, without a jigger. Yeah. It's just I like Trader Sam's, not to say anything bad about them, but we did not pour into jiggers for the most part. I don't know how things are now. It's been like 4 years, but there also were like pour tests, so you can measure how fast you're pouring or measure how accurate you're pouring. But when I went to Forbidden Island, everything was in a jigger and like everything was supposed to be like, super accurate, you know. And I felt faster doing it in a jigger than I did like free pouring things. And I feel like I could do like 15 drinks at once, like never make a mistake. And like it really doesn't take any more time to just, you know, always measure.
Someone just asked, did you go to a bartending school or did you learn on the job?
That's something I didn't realize, is that you didn't have to go to bartending school. Because, I mean, when I was barbacking, I just assumed that all the bartenders at Trader Sam's had gone to some kind of bartending school. And I know there's some people that have done it and that say like it's really great for them. But for me, a manager at Trader Sam's literally just asked me if I wanted to bartend, and I said, I'm scared to death, but okay. And they gave me 5 days of training, or I guess technically 4, because Kelly called out on the 5th day so I can get a full shift and not be like trained, you know, and they throw me into the fire. But yeah, so I didn't do any schooling. I feel like if you want to get into bartending, literally start at the bottom. Like if I'm running a bar, I don't want to hire anybody that I want to like train you everything. I want to train you in my way, you know? So if I'm going to train a bartender, I want them to be a barback first, and I want them to be like a server or a busser before that.
It's probably easier to train good habits than it is correct.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. But I think for me, going from barback to bartender, like really made me appreciate everything the bartenders do. And then also as a bartender, appreciating the bar back. It's like you're just one team, and you know exactly what you need. You know what the other people need in the bar. Yeah. It's all one team. I hope I didn't make your drink wrong at Forbidden Island. I hope it was good. Yeah, and Kelly's very lazy.
Wrote, he served me at Forbidden Island. So, do you encounter a lot of people from being a bartender? Do you get to know like strangers? Or do you kind of like forget people as they?
You mean like people that will come into like my bar and
Yeah, do you ever go to the grocery store and you see
Oh,
someone and you're like, oh God, not that person?
maybe like once in San Jose, but like yeah, no, not really that often. I don't think I bartend enough to really get into that kind of situation, but it is weird
Did you?
though, like bartending and also doing art like 50-50, and some people come to visit me at the bar because they like my art, and some people never saw my art before, but then I can introduce them to my stuff. That's kind of fun. Kind of good way to like market myself.
Yeah.
Do you find bartending, once you're at the level you're at, is like riding a bike, or was the whole COVID not bartending for months?
At the level that I'm at, like you mean like training wheels? That's my kind of bartending.
You're training wheels?
I'm
You've been
training
at
wheels.
what, Trader Sam's, Forbidden Island? I don't think you got training wheels on
I feel like I do. I'm not that great.
I think everybody feels that way all the
Yeah,
time. I mean, I've been doing what I've
yeah,
been doing for 3 years, and I'm like,
yeah.
I can't do
It's
this.
like I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my work. It's fine. Um, in San Jose, I hope it wasn't me.
Yeah. Oh, T-Rex is busted. So this is kind of odd, and I wish I had the photo. I gotta ask. I don't know if you've ever watched Hot Ones, but
Yeah,
sometimes he does like a deep dive photo. So I
yeah.
was looking through your Instagram. There's a photo on there that I'm very curious about.
Yeah.
Nope. So the giveaway is still coming up. So we'll do that shortly here. But the photo I saw, it was you and the missus and the Van Tikis. And it looks like you're in
Yes.
the bathroom of Trader Sam's
Yeah, yeah.
doing a Kraken Bowl.
That's very accurate. Yes, that did happen.
What is the story behind that?
Uh, that was over a year ago now. We did like our Club 33 friends did a little like March. I think it was March. It was like a March Tiki 33 trip to Disneyland. So they came down, and Van Tiki's came down, and then Jason and Robin from Devil's Reef and Gilman House came down from Tacoma. And so it was like a group of like 10 of us, and we were in the club all day just drinking and having fun. And we were moving on to Trader Sam's after that at like 10 o'clock at night. And I think it was just the Van Tikis and us at the time. And we had like those mugs had just come out, the Kraken Bowl and that Tangaroa surfer thing. And I was like, let's get a bowl. And we have to take a selfie. So lovely Denise and Henrik joined us in the bathroom for a nice
Who
bowl of rum.
carried the Kraken Bowl into the bathroom?
That's a good question, and I don't think any of us know.
No, you know?
Yeah, that's a very good picture. Yeah,
It's such a funny photo because if you look at it really quickly and you don't really like understand who it is
yeah,
or where it is, you would just scroll on past. But
yeah,
if you're like a tiki person and you look at it and you stop and you're like, wait, I know all of these people and they're doing a bowl, but they're in a
like
bathroom.
yeah.
Trader Sam's. How did this happen?
We should have like plugged the sink and put the bowl in the sink and drank from the sink.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, thank you. No, thank you. I mean,
Yeah,
the
but
idea of a bowl just after COVID is probably enough to turn people off, let alone
Yeah.
the bathroom sink. Ew.
Yeah, that was a good trip.
Yeah, man. I think that's pretty much it. We've had a great time interviewing you, and we love your stuff.
Thank you.
You got these zombie glasses. Does anyone have any last questions for B-Rex before we give away this Jungle Modern Ceramics Tiki Mug? It's going to take me a minute, so if you have a question, pop it up while I find the winner. Just so everyone knows, your chance of winning is low.
When will the bar kit be available? I think it's probably going to arrive about January, February. Do you have a favorite drink to make or drink? I think my favorite drink is a Jet Pilot, which is what I'm drinking right now. But people always ask me like, when I'm making a drink, like, oh, do you hate complicated drinks? I'm like, no, there's like the most fun to make because everything it keeps you like fresh when you're in a middle of like 15 drinks at a time. You just like you go from like a 3-ingredient, 4-ingredient, three. It's fun to kind of make the one that's really complicated, but you can like crush it really fast. So, you want to see Mary? Mary probably just got home.
Somebody asked before, how do you win the mug?
How do you win the mug?
Mm-hmm.
This mug? Well, you can't now. It's too late.
But
13 Nights of Tiki Frights actually means we're giving away 13 mugs. And after we give away this one, we're going to show you what the next mug is going to be. Each mug you have less than 24 hours to enter. You go to the searchfortiki.com, click the Halloween link, and it will take you there.
Information will obviously be on Instagram on how to enter too.
Yeah, you can check us out on Instagram. Where do we check the updates on the bar mat return? Yeah, okay, yeah. So your chance of winning this mug is 1 in 712. That's how many entries we had. So good luck.
Wow.
Good luck.
The number is 552. I wish it had been like 2, because that would have made my life so much easier.
Updates on bar mat. Bar mat probably about 6 weeks. You must have in your home bar. Niche ingredient, that's kind of tough because I like a lot of niche ingredients, so I just use them all the time. I feel like absinthe is kind of niche, and I very much enjoy absinthe in a cocktail, which this new glass has an full ounce of absinthe in it in the recipe. So go buy the glass and find out.
Yeah, that was the other question I had. So you posted a video of the cocktail. I assume it's a cocktail that comes with the glasses.
Mm.
And it has, this is, I'm sure, my ignorance. It looks like a Christmas tree branch on the top of it. What is that? Or is that is
so
part of that?
This drink it's pretty much equal parts, but it's lime juice, coconut syrup, gin, absinthe, and a little bit of Angostura bitters. And then I just flash blend it up, get it nice and frothy, like nice and like herbaceous and creamy and sweet and sour. And then I top it with cinnamon, grated cinnamon, and then burnt rosemary. So kind of like New Orleans type ingredients for this New Orleans style glass, But I love absinthe. Like that's one of my favorite ingredients. So hence why I like jet pilots and zombies. And now also will drink absinthe straight because it's the best.
I don't know. I think you're more manly than me. Okay, so the winner of the Jungle Modern Ceramics Jack-O-Lantern Coconut Mug is Courtney Lewis. So Courtney Lewis,
Yay, Courtney!
Way to
we are going to
go.
be sending you an email. You have 48 hours to respond to claim your gift or prize. If you don't claim it, we'll give it to another person. So make sure you claim that prize when we send it out. And the next mug giveaway is going to be, which actually is now sold out, handmade in Astoria, Oregon, Monk Tiki. It is the
Nice
White Mutant Skull, kind of inspired by the Goonies. And this is going to be the giveaway for the next 23 hours or so. So once we get off the stream, we're going to switch over the giveaway. You can enter for this mug, and it's going to be a good time. Tomorrow night, we're interviewing Big Tiki, so that's going to be fun. And I think that's it, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Looks like the sun's setting, so looks
Yeah,
like
it's about to get chilly.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me on. I love your guys' site, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing.
Thank you so
It's
much.
been a lot of fun.
We actually, the first real bit of feedback we got was from you.
Oh.
We launched the website, and we logged into a stream you were doing with Magical Tiki Meetup.
Oh,
and,
nice.
You guys saw the search for Tiki, and you guys just gave us so much good feedback.
That was the last interview I did in the exact same position, exact time of night. And I said, I'll never do another one.
If you want 3 hours of B-Rex.
Yeah.
Magical Tiki meal.
Okay. Don't ignore that.
All right. Well, thank you very much, man. And
thank you.
if anyone missed the beginning of the stream, we're going to post it online too, so you can check us out on Instagram. And make sure you go check out B-Rex's stuff. Those Haunted Mansion glasses are dope.
Thank you.
Have a good night, man.
Bye, guys.
Good night, guys. Bye.